Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Plymouth Argyle career mode. In the previous episode we started off against Leeds in the Carabao Cup, where we did play them once again in the second leg, but we picked up the 1-0 win this time, which means we are heading to a final which will be played in this episode, where it should be anyway. Getting to the second game though, we did unfortunately drop points to the mighty Chelsea, who are third in the league, and give City that extra bit of oomph to try and catch us, but we have got a game in hand. You could say that the league might be won already, but we ended it 0-0. We went back and forward with Chelsea, but we just couldn't find the winner in the end, with both sides just going for it. But it is what it is. But then some positive news to bring in from last episode. We did bring in one of the suggested players in the comments from yourselves, in Teze, as our new right back. He has unfortunately got a -3 now, which is a bit weird, but he is getting changed to a right back, so just bear with him. Still higher overall than Table check really, even though he's got the -3, but hopefully we can change it today and get him in. And also we got one of the players that I was quite looking into in Jacob Ramsey in that centre row next to Coney and Moretti. Our team is looking stronger than ever, with a lot of 88 players in the team. But then it all went downhill once again. Very sad times at one of the biggest competitions in world football and English football, the FA Cup replay game against Leicester City, where we did lose not really 1-0, but on the penalties. Very annoying. No one wants to go out on penalties, but that is football free. They're always the favourites, of the people you predict that was going to win. Doesn't always come out. There's no fairy tale endings right there. But we focus on this episode today though, and back onto the league, and also the cuts we're still remaining. And the first one is against Watford at Vicarage Road. Hopefully to bounce back from that Leicester penalty. Also a bit of a shock to nerves throughout the team and myself, so just got to get that confidence back. But I think we could do it today against Watford. So without further ado, let's get into the lineups and see if we can kick off this episode with a W. Come on. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup today against Watford away. As you can see, pretty much the main team is out, but we're just rotating two players, and that is Moretti goes off for the Spaniard in Sao, as he has got that +5. It's still going to be an unbelievable player in that centre mid row, regardless how old he is. And when we had the transfer him, we did reject it, because he is a good pro-1 pair and a decent backup for us indeed. And also Bella Cotto goes in for Santos as well, just rotating the centre backs around, as we have got a lot at the moment, and we need Mbama to go into that converted DM role so he can play more of a midfielder role and kind of free up some space in the centre back rows, give a bit more rotational in the team. But other than that, very good indeed. Also looking at the signs as well in Ramsey and Teze, we didn't get to see a lot of them in the last episode, as we did only play the one game, which was, I believe, I don't know. I mean, it just wasn't amazing, was it, from the whole team? We should have definitely won, but it is what it is. But today, on the phone 90, we should be able to see him a lot more better. But looking at Watford's team, though, Mayoko up top, very familiarised with him in my Dortmund career when I was with them, but obviously gone to Real Madrid now. Very good player indeed. Asparella in the camera, Manji, Nunez in the middle, Pullet, Cabela. It's a decent little team from Watford, but our team just staggers way higher in overall and quality. But will they upset us like they did against Leicester? Or will we come back on top? I think we will. Come on. So here he is there, Jacob Ramsey. First impressions. Yes, we did see him already, but I feel like this is going to be more of his debut here today. So it'd be intriguing to see him when we can actually put more on the ball more this game, and see if he can actually replace our Hullet in Chuamaker. He should do. I mean, we saw with them 90-odd finishing stats he's got. Very silly midfielder indeed. But focus on the whole team itself today. Like I said, we need to bounce back from that penalty shootout loss, and I think we can do it today at Vicarage Road against Watford. So let's go. Come on. So here we go then. We are in our home colours in the green and white, and Watford also in their colours in the yellow and black. No kick clash whatsoever between both sides. Kicking off here though, number 18 plays it into Manju. Could have get that in there, and there's Jacob Ramsey straight away, impacting, getting the ball back for us. Could be a very saucy player indeed. Pierre on the watch list at the moment, tried to fizz it into David into a dangerous area, but nothing gets out of it. But we're going to get it back down here. We couldn't get it down. Lucky Kanimbe plays it into Miyako. Esparella on the board, gives it to Manji. Number 9, running down the channel, it seems, on the left hand side. Now goes to Miyako. Teze does get beaten there though. It's okay. It's all good. Kanimbe. Good little turn there. Oh, they found a little gap there, and he made it 1-0. They have made it 1-0 Watford. I don't know what's happening with the midfield and the defensive there. We thought, well, I thought how he was quite strong at the back right there, but just a very silly mistake there at the back, with, I think from Scalvini and Teze. Yeah, I mean, Teze should have kept his man, let him go, release the space through the middle, and then open up for Asparilla. Cooper's got no chance here at that front post. What a terrible start, and really bad defending from Plymouth Argyle. Come on. Rightio, so 1-0 down thanks to Asparilla, and our defence just being woeful there. I mean, Manu Kone, Scalvini, the new signing Teze just having an absolute stinker there. Honestly, Teze needs to come into this team and get familiarised more with the defence more, it seems. Maybe better. Good switch there to Bowley, though. Give him that. Bowley running through down the wing here. Going inside. Goes to David. Got a lot of room here, David, on the edge of the box. Go for it, someone there. Jacob Ramsey on the ball. Goes in to Kone. Goes back to Jacob Ramsey here. Jacob Ramsey with a lot of room as well. And he goes for a shot, and Green has to force a save out right. That's what we want to see from Ramsey there with them shooting stats. What we need to take advantage of, really, with stats just so high for a centre mid is ridiculous. Navarro going to go on this corner here. Left-footed crosser. Going to go and swing it in. It's going in. It's quite low, though. It's quite short. A lot of room on the edge of the box there for Kone. Goes for the audacious one. And it does get blocked. And Watford have to defend another corner. Navarro again on this side. Do we go for outside the box now? I think I'm going to try and go Scalvini. Back post. This takes on someone quite small, so we're going to aim for him. Scalvini, can he get up for it? He does get up for it, and it just hits the roof of the net. I nearly predicted it right. Did go against someone small, the Italian. Gets up really high. It's like Ronaldo for Juventus. I mean, the height he got on that, unbelievable. It just goes over. Unlucky. So still 1-0 down, but it looks like Argyle are finally waking up a tad, which is nice to see. We want to see that. Better cut a good header there. There comes Pierre. Pierre trying to link up here with his good pal David. And those are the 1-2 there. Can we get some going? He goes in for a slide. And it kind of is a surprise the ref didn't maybe blow for a foul there. I mean, yes, he lunged in for the shot, but it fell down. But it has fell to another corner for Plymouth Argyle. You can see we're looking at the better team now, but we just need to get that goal to get back into it. But it's getting to the mixer there. And I thought that looked like Bella Cottat. I believe that is there. Could have maybe got someone on there. Oh, no, I think it might be... No, it is maybe Bella Cottat. Fair enough. Right, I'm going to go with something different now. I'm going to get Jacob Ramsey to come short the new signing. Good touch there. Got room on the edge of the box there. Sal's got a lot of room in the edge. We don't know what he's capable of. Sal going for the shot here. It just goes past the post. A lot of room to take the shot to the Spaniard. But it just goes, well, we see a little bit of replay. Number 15 lines up, post back the leg, and just skims the post. We're closing in. Come on. So still 1-0, but you can see it yourselves. We're itching. We're getting really close. We need that clear cut kind of in the box finish from David, really. We need to get more involved. Same with Navarro. Yes, he's been on the corners, but he hasn't been actual play, is he? Teze's really struggling on this right side, guys. I mean, hopefully he can pick up a little bit, but that's a really good bit of movement there. Manji, another good old gap there for Watford. It's a good save from our keeper and Cooper. Well done. Now we're going to go on the counter-attack here. Pierre, can he release? David, it's a good open gap there. Now David's through on goal. This is what we wanted to see. David running through, and he's put it wide.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Poor David, the Premier League top goal scorer at the moment, has put that wide. I can't believe it. Normally he will bury that every day of the week. Shocking. What's going on? I can't believe Paul Davis just missed that. It was a brilliant little play from Pierre just to wait. And a good run from David just to open up the needle, the thread there against the Watford defence. But we just cannot get the goal. Have not got shooting boots on today. Jacob Ramsey gets past one there. Nice bit of play. Good ball to Teze. New sign to new signing. It's in the middle again here. Jacob Ramsey. Good touch. Not the best ball though. Not the best ball. Coney should have maybe come a bit closer. Manji. It's alright. Nunes plays out wide to Aaron. It's a really good ball. What a ball that is from Watford. The through going is 2-0. What a ball that is. I hold my hands up. That is unbelievable from Watford. Plymouth Argyle are struggling against Watford away. We didn't expect it, but this is what I'm saying though. Same with Leicester. They played well. Now it's having to Watford. But what a ball that is. That is like peak Kevin De Bruyne. No way we predicted that or read that. I didn't know the AI had that in its locker. But what a ball and what a finish from Mallorca as well. 2-0 down. What's going on? Right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have got a game on our hands. I don't think we're going to get in before half-time. We don't. Right on the half, Watford have got a 2-goal lead. Is this the start of the downward spiral for Plymouth Argyle? I don't know. I mean, it looks like at this rate. I mean, Leicester first, now 2-0 down to Watford. We'll still be confident in my side because we have brought back games before, but at the moment, Watford has just been unreal. 2-0 down at half-time. I'll lay enough for many changes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the second half has begun, and we got some work to do, so that is why we have brought on two big boys in Santos on for Bedecotta, a better defender. I'm going to say it obviously is with the rating, and Moretti goes on for Sal as well, just to give that extra bit of quality in the midfield. We missed it, the Italian. He's on the ball here now. Can he find it into David? He can. David needs to do something here. Can he get it over? Jacob Ramsey on the ball. It's alright. Tezzy on the ball here. Let's play this. Good pass there. Good pass, David. Ah, just tried to get it one more. Just couldn't get it there, though. Unlucky. Just need to take a chance, to be honest. Can we go for again here? Miyoko bounces past Galvin and he goes for the tactical bring down. That will be a yellow card because he was through on goal. Miyoko is tearing us apart. Absolute sense that's going into the shop, and that's very hard to do it against him. He's been probably the best centre-back this season in the Premier League. Navarro, good little turn there. We could be through here, and it could be Moretti. Moretti running through on goal. He's got to score this, surely. Moretti running through. Moretti's a good save from Green. We cannot score this game. Whether it's a header, a volley, a long shot, a power shot, a driven shot, one-on-one like that, that's twice. We just cannot hit the ball in the back of the net. Come on. Frustrating times in this game. I'm going to crowd the keeper. Green is out of Stormers. We're going to crowd the keeper. Aaron run to it. Scalvini's on the front post. Goes for an absolute butt of a header, but absolutely just sends himself flying. Surprised he didn't break his back. Cooper gives it to Miyoko. No one's there again. Really are struggling against Watford. They're just playing silky football. Ward Peters gives it Asprella. Ward Peters back on the ball here. Good block there from Santos. Big bad pass there, but Manu Coney is there, but he's still got possession here, Watford. It's a good touch again, and it's lucky it's not free. Lucky it is not free. David's got to stay on the pitch, but how have they not scored that? That should have been 3-0. I mean, I don't know what's going on here, but maybe we need to look into Miyoko in the new season, guys, to as maybe a backup striker for Ryan Hardy. I mean, he's been absolutely tearing it apart for Watford. I'm surprised he didn't score that there, but Watford just unreal. Oh, look at that for a bad ball. I mean, Manu Kone, what is that? That is so sloppy. What is going on here? Good ball out wide. It's 72 minutes in now. We're going to have to go to attack if we get the ball back now, because we're not going to get anything out of this game else. Right, here we go. Let's go. Ultra attack. Got to get something out of this game now. Navarro, let's wake up now. Navarro sends one to the shots, but just leave it a little bit too late. But we have one possession back with David. Good pressure there, but the pass is really short. Can we kick it off with Cuperella? Well done indeed. Really just covers well the Watford midfielder. Does well. Sanos, well done. Nice play this. Nice little dink there to Pierre. He's got to score this, Pierre. Surely Pierre scores this. He does. Pierre brings one back from Plymouth Argyle. Grab the ball. We got to get this going now. We finally opened the deadlock. Our hardest chance to score this game. And it goes in. Pierre steps up with his man, David. Good ball. Quicker with wide over the top. And a lovely little volley into the right side of the goal. We've got a quick substitution here. Ryan Hardy on for Pierre. I think is probably the best bet. Come on. 12 goals in 23 games for Pierre. You expected more as a 92 overall, but that is why maybe on the short list for next season, the older free agent. But come on, let's focus on the game at hand now. Get the ball back here. One of them, Coney. A lot of pressure. That's it. Fight for the ball, boys. Good ball there to Miyoko. Probably the man of the match, I'd say, this game. Could we go for again here with Watford? It's a good shot, a goal, and Cooper has to force a save out wide. Quick substitution here, and Bamber on from Navarro. What the hell was that all about? No, thank you. Come on, I'll take a draw, to be honest, if we can. A good ball into the box here, Ryan Hardy. It's a good header. Goals in the ball, and they put it wide. Ganzi could have sealed the deal for Watford. But he's absolutely missed an actual sitter. How's he missed that? I don't know, but what a game we've got here. But poor from Argo. Come on. Bad ball, Navarro. That could be our last chance right there. We need to win the ball right back now to get something going. I don't think they're going to get it, though. Salas gets a foul there, though. Jacob Ramsey, the new signing. Can he make his debut here? Can he be the heel for Argo? He can! It's Green again!
No, I'm not having this.
Jacob Ramsey could have been the heel for Plymouth Argyle. And he misses. Green again. I can't believe it. Cooper is in the box Ball gets swinged in. It's in the mixer. Still alive here. Goes to Ryan Hardy. Needs an option. Just keeping it calm. Jacob Ramsey still on the ball. It's a gap over there to Moretti. Moretti, can he find it to the back post? Hardy's there! It's still alive! Oh, and Green catches it. It's a massive win for Watford. The Plymouth Argyle have lost once again another game. 2 in a row. We have lost. First Leicester, now Watford. But what a game that was near the end. What a game. I mean, man, the match has got to be Green or Miyoko. I can't believe it. Jacob Ramsey could have been the hero on his first professional debut. And he misses a one-on-one like David did. Fair play to Green, but what a shocker. 2-1 to Watford. Fair play to them. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, our next game of this episode couldn't have got any worse, really. It is Liverpool. We always have a bit of a hard game against Liverpool. One of the best teams in the world. And in this career mode today, as you can see, losing that game though, Chelsea are closing the gap now. I mean, we need to get that gap going. I mean, we've got a cup final potentially after this game. And going against Liverpool, you never know, it could be 3 losses in a row. But before we get into the pre-match conference right here, I've just got to show you something quickly. As you can see, off camera, well, similarly up to the games really, we did sell Phillips here for 1.2 mil. And we did get 2 offers for Miller just right now before the Liverpool game. From 2 teams from Minnesota, so really nearly about a mil for Mikel Miller. So these players need to go, and also Matt Butcher, his contract has been bought on the release clause to, I'm not too sure who that team is to be honest, but we are Rio Ave FC. I don't know where the hell that is, but Matt Butcher, the 29-69 English CDM centre mid, is on his way there when the next window opens. So without further ado, let's get into the pre-match conference here. And God forbid we do not get 3 losses in a row before final. Come on. So here comes the questions. This could be quite interesting here because obviously just coming off from 2 losses. There you go. And here's your game. Do you think you have a replay? Hey? What about Leicester for? I don't know. Can we expect something different from your team? Another tough game. It will be. I mean, Liverpool's got a very strong team. Big Darwin Núñez up top for him, I still think, in this career mode. Scored a couple of goals against us last time, I believe. Last time Plymouth made it easy work of beating them comfortably. I was going to say, we have beaten them and they've beaten us, so back and forward, really. Be competitive, 100%. We need to. I mean, we need to wake up. I think we obviously will bounce back. We're just going for a rough patch at the moment. But this rough patch is a Premier League potential champions. We need to close it out quickly and get back to winning ways. Liverpool versus Argyle is pretty even contest on paper. It does indeed. How do you plan to approach? We won't underestimate Liverpool. We won't. Big Jurgen Klopp's side is a very, very good side indeed. Also, Jacob Ramsey going against his former team today as well.
Thank you for joining us here today, guys.
There's the questions. Let's get into the lineups. Come on. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup today at Home Park against the mighty Liverpool. Only one change in the team today from my side here, and that is Teze goes off for Czech. I mean, we all know what Czech can do on the ball. Sometimes he has games and he can just turn into a peak Trent Alexander-Arnold or De Bruyne in that right back row. Or even score some worldies as well. So I think it's unfair to drop him like completely over Teze. I mean, you know, he's 79 overall with a +5. I mean, we cannot shy away from that right there. So that is why he's in the team today. As Teze, in his technically his first debut for the team, wasn't amazing, was it? So we just need to kind of gel him into that right back row right there. Other than that, the rest of the team stays the same as we are going against a very dangerous Liverpool team with Núñez, Goncalves, Diaz, Maya, Llorente, Fabinho, Jimenez, Trent, Militao, Beck and Alisson in the team. Very dangerous indeed. I would say I think we could do it, and I know I should be confident in my team, but going from them 2 losses, you never know. Let's just see what happens. Come on. So here we go then, another massive game at Home Park. But this time it is with Liverpool. Red versus green. They've beaten us, we've beaten them. It could be a wild one. There he is, the Nigerian king. Had a bit of a stinker recently. Not like him at all, to especially miss that chance we saw in the last game with them 1-on-1 chances. That's not like him, but all I was really, again, I'm going to keep saying his name, Jacob Ramsey, going against his former team here today that we just bought from Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool side. Could be interesting. Could be very interesting indeed. Let's see how we do. Come on. So here we go then. Of course, like I said, we are in the green and white. And Liverpool in the famous Lovely red kit right here. So what they do here, the away team starts off the ball here. That goes out wide to Pedro Gonzalez, another good player. I wouldn't mind bringing him into the team. Goes to Darwin Núñez here, though. Darwin Núñez got a bit of space here. A little bit of play here. Llorente on the ball. A bit of mumble-jumble, but somehow it gets past still. This is not the start we wanted. Bit ricochet here. Jake Randy does well. Gives it to Navarro. Good touch from Navarro. Can he run down now? He does run through. Nice little pass here to Pierre. Here is peeling off to the right there. So good ball with the top. It's a lot better from Plymouth Argyle. And we make it 1-0. That is the Argyle we have been missing in the last couple of games. Where was that in the last game? Where was that against Leicester? So much better. That is what we want to see. Paul David or one of the attackers peeling off in the defence. And we LB Wyatt will get a nice little through ball going through. And we finish. You can see there just peels off to the right hand side. Absolutely sends them a 25 home. Nice touchdown. Lovely composed. Left a bit too late. But he's back. He is back. Paul David, our number 7, our captain, our hero, makes it 1-0 against Liverpool. What a start. Well done. So there we go then. 1-0 thanks to David in the 9th minute. That is what we wanted to see. A lot better. A lot better. Can Liverpool retaliate back? I think they probably can. He's got a very good team, and we just saw it just before our goal. Darwin Núñez was looking very dangerous. That's a very poor touch there from Tech. Oh, Czech really out of touch. And it could backfire. Darwin Núñez. Very good indeed. Come on. Beck gives it to Luis Diaz. Back to Beck. We should be able to get that there from Czech. Out we go. And Diaz has somehow got the challenge in. And we're going to get it right there. As you can see, a familiar face again. The Englishman. We're just going to skip out right there. Very familiarised indeed with Jacob Ramsey in this team. Hopefully he'll play to his advantage. But he's on the ball here. Nice little play there. Gives it to Pierre. Pierre, good little movement there. And again, a little bit of movement from Pierre. Just brings it out to the opposite wing now. Does really well. Gives it to David. Goes for the shot. Nice little play there from Pierre though. Just a run through. Nice little quick agile dribbling as well, as you can see. Here comes big Darwin Núñez. Gives it to Llorente. Scalvini going for the hard challenge there against Trent, but doesn't do well. It's a good ball from Liverpool. They're breaking away with Pedro Gonzalez, and he's hit the post. He has hit the post. A lovely bit of play from Liverpool. Number 26 does ricochet off the ball. That's so unlucky. Klopp's fuming. That's what we got to watch though. Liverpool are a very dangerous team. They got that. They could do that from anywhere. Anywhere, whether it's Trent or the midfield, or even maybe Darwin Núñez, who looks just absolutely frightening up top for them. Timmy Czech's had a bad game. The Scalvini is there to help him out. Darwin Núñez is closing down quick though. That pace is electrifying. Here on the ball here. Can he find David again? It's a good ball with the top. Header down maybe. It's a good header down. It goes to Navarro. It's a good save from Alisson. We had to take it first time because I feel like one of the centre-backs would have ran back over. But a lovely play from the top three once again. We're going to get a chance outside the box and might go right back to orange boots here. It's going to go to Jacob Ramsey though. It's a nice bit of play this. Give it to Kone. It's a bit of an awkward... I was hoping for a bit more of a long shot there. But we are going to get a free kick here, which is nice. It's fair enough indeed. We're just going to hold this one on. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go for the long shot here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go for it with Jacob Ramsey. It's a good shot of goal and it just goes over the bar. Unlucky from Ramsey. Like I said, we've got to explore that because he's definitely got that in his locker with them stats. And it just goes over the bar just a tad bit high. Unlucky. 39 minutes in now. Alisson decides to go short to Beck. Fair enough indeed. And, well, maybe they need to invest in someone there because that was very poor. Going to get a quick throw in there. We're going to lock on to Navarro here. Navarro gets challenged from Beck. Back to Navarro. Oh, I just tried it. Honestly, I did try to send Beck to the shop, so I thought I maybe done it, but just fell a little bit short. Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz looking at the biggest threats in the moment with Pedro Gonzalez. Our top three versus their top three. Big matchup there. Llorente, it's a good ball into Darwin Núñez!
Darwin Núñez!
And there he is. I did predict it. Liverpool could have retaliated back. We left the gap in the midfield and the defence. And big Darwin Wizzy Nizzy. It's a great bit of play from Llorente. Just a little step out. Sent Santos to the shops, to be honest. And number 27, Darwin Núñez, slots it away past Cooper. It's 1-1. It's game on. Radio, I mean, is Plymouth Argyle on the verge of boiling? Are we on the verge of doing an Arsenal race against Man City? And bottle it. Chelsea are very close to us at the moment. If we lose this game against Liverpool, the league opens back up tremendously. And we have lost a massive gap in lead. Right, good little scoop turn there. Gives it to Pierre and the shot in. That's a really bad shot for the first time one there. Expected a lot better. Really well played from Murray. I expected that to head towards the goal, but he's absolutely corked it. And an absolute shocker. But 1 attempt, 1 goal there for Darwin Núñez. Looking like Liverpool's biggest threat. Just need to watch him, man. He's too quick. For half-time, 1-1 now. I'll let you know if I make any changes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, only 2 changes in the side, and Tezzy goes on for check. Just someone a bit more strength, let's just say that, and a bit more height, and a bit more just, you know, someone that Diaz might have a bit of a hard time to go against. And Saul goes in the middle for Manu Coney, just a bit more of a defensive player to help in the defence, because Coney does sometimes commit forward. So Saul is going to go through the middle today with Moretti, and Jacob Ramsey still in the midfield beside him here. The roll on the ball hit. We get a little pass going there. It's a good ball there too. Oh! And it was nearly an own goal for him as well. What a ball that was from Navarro. And nearly a nice goal from Pierre. Just try to dink it over, but Alisson does it really well. But it did lead to nearly an own goal. Trent plays it inside to Darwin Núñez though. Darwin Núñez. Oh, we missed the chow here, but we're going to get it there with Scalvini. Well done indeed. We're going to get a ball down the line here though. Now it's open up with Trent committing forward. Pierre is potentially running forward here. David's in the mix here. Can we head it back across? We can't. Unlucky indeed. Darwin Núñez on the ball again. Let's play this. Trent Alexander. It's a really good LB. That's what I was on about. You've got to watch them balls with him. Oh my god, what happened to Darwin Núñez? Darwin Núñez got absolutely sent to the moon. He's had an absolute shocker. I mean, I don't know what happened to him. It glitched out there. It worked into our favour. Fair enough. Here comes Murray here now, running through. We're going to try and force it there to David, but he got... Yes, I did play the wide ball, but you got to commit back a little bit. If he's not opening up tremendously, the players should just pump back a little bit, but annoying. Darwin Núñez has found a gap, but it was the first time shot for Núñez, and Kubo has to force a save out for a corner. I'm not going to bring Hardy for David. Never Hardy do that, unless David was literally dead tired and wasn't performing that well. But it's a good ball here. They're quite dangerous in here, but Tezzy, good header there. Pierre, what a touch that is there. What a touch past Trent. Come on, Pierre. Prove to the fans why you're the main man potentially in this team. The 92 overall running through on goal. Still running through on goal. It's a good finesse shot, and Alisson with a good save. Nearly proving the fans right why he's one of the most important players in this team, but with him missing that, could be a bit questionable indeed. Livramento is coming on for that Beck there for Liverpool. 72 minutes in now. We need to find a winner. Come on, we need this win. It's a good ball in the mixer there. There's nothing that's happened for it, unfortunately. Jacob Ramsey on the ball now, though. It's a good ball into the back post. It might be offside, though, and it is. Unfortunately, David is off. Still not going to do Ryan Hardy just yet. I think he'll be coming on about the 82nd or 83rd minute. We don't get any chance by then. Still 1-1. Come on, boys. We can get this win. Still play that. Marcos Llorente gives it Darwin Núñez. It's a good ball, but Baldy's there. But Baldy did get it, but it was a really bad touch instead at the end. Well done from Tezzy. A lot better. That's what we expect to see with a new signing. Good pass inside there. We get something going now. David's running through on goal. Can we give it to David? The Nigerian King running through here. David sure he's got a spare. That he pins it to the top left corner. Oh, David, that is the striker we see. Potentially the player of the season. Our captain finally hits it away in this episode today. Well done indeed. A great ball. We was patient. Murray with a good ball. We ran inside and it's a good finesse into the top left corner. Well done. Big Nigel comes on for Salas because we need them fresh legs. But well done. Come on. So poor David coming back with a vengeance in this game. Come on. It's a lot better from him and the team. Still not right off Liverpool yet. We could do it with Richarlison like Spurs did. He scored and then Liverpool and Jota scored right at the end. What a game that was in real life. Yeah, good little cut inside there. I could see Navarro partner in crime running through. Good little touchdown potentially. It didn't really work out in the end. But Jacob Ramsey, really good pressure this from the Liverpool team. Look at that. Loads of pressure. But Trent's done really well to get that out. Alisson needs to do something now. He's panicking at the back, Alisson. He's made a mistake. Jacob Ramsey, good little flick in there to Saul. But he's done well. Good little touch there. We could finish the game here. Little run over there to Navarro. Little pullback again. Goes to Jacob Ramsey. That's a good save to Alisson. That could potentially be game, set and match. We're going to get one last corner here. We've won the game. We're going to get the third here. It's going in. Santos is there. And we don't get anything out of it. I think that's got to be game, set, and match. 2 minutes added on. We're in the 95th, 6 minutes, sorry, now. And it will be. What a game we have played out there. I've got to give it to Liverpool. They made it really hard for Plymouth Argyle. But we need to do that. That was a statement for the rest of the teams in the Premier League that we are not here to bottle. We are here to stay in the #1 spot. And we've done it today against Liverpool. That is the confidence boost that we needed before we got into our final. 3 attempts, 2 goals for Paul David. A lot better from our captain is what we like to see. Great performance and a great little comeback as well. 2-1, David on the brace and Nunes on his 1 in the 45th minute. But it's not good enough as we're won 2-1 against Liverpool. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, the big one has arrived. The one we've all been waiting for. The Carabao Cup at Wembley against Wolves. We're here again. Another final and another Wembley visit here today. But before we get into that, though, we did get a player chat from Big Nigel. Boss, I really think that it's starting to get a regular game. I'm going to need to consider my future here. And then also, we have just basically said that, like, you know, rotating the team, tactics. Don't worry, he's also still a part of our team. So Big Nigel's not very happy at the moment, but he might make a debut here today at Wembley, as it is more of the his type of game. This, I feel like he's been playing quite a lot in this Carabao run, so be rude not to start him here today. But let's get into the pre-match conference against Wolves, and then we go to Wembley. Come on. So here it is then, press conference time against Wolves. Should be favourites, but then I say that, but we've been balling against the weaker sides recently, which is not good in Leicester and Watford, so you never know. Wembley is Wembley. Is fitness an issue here? We've worked hard, we should be. I think the fitness should be fine. We've had a couple of rest days, so everyone should be fit and ready to go. It's still a 90-minute game. It's just in a different venue, one of the biggest venues in Wembley. It was pretty close running for against Liverpool in the last game. What's the move of the camp now is prep for the Wolverhampton Wanderers. What we're doing is working. Yeah, I was going to say, well, obviously, we had a bit of a stinker in the last couple of games, but bouncing back from Liverpool, I think that's what we needed. We needed the confidence boost with myself and the team. The teams have been flying recently. I mean, that's really been flying. We've been bottom in a couple of games for man, but fair enough. Can you keep this great run going? Let's not get distracted. We've got a cup final to play here. This is potentially could be the first, but it's still with Plymouth Argyle this season under myself and the team. So we want to.
Time's up, guys. Thanks for your questions.
Indeed. But there's the questions. Let's get into the lineups. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineups today against Wolves at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final. As you can see, a couple of changes in the team here. Jacob Ramsey goes out for Sal, as like I said, with some players, and also Big Nigel going in for Santos. This was more of their cup run. It'd be a bit rude if we dropped them type of players for players that may be a little bit better. So I feel like out of neutral respect, they have got started today. The same with Tibuchek over Tezzy. But regardless of that, the team is still massively strong indeed. But looking at Wolves' team here, I mean, absolutely unbelievable team. Ridiculously good team. I mean, how? I don't know. I need to check where they are in the league again. But what a team they've got. Camavinga, Jesus, Matazo, Neres, Kulideski, Hakimi, Alaba, Kimpembe and Kukulea as their back four is a very strong defence. So am I going to bite myself in the ass if we're not starting my main 11, or is it going to be a whitewash at Wembley? Come on, let's just go. So here we have it then. Wembley Stadium is here once again. Argyle versus Wolves for the Carabao Cup. That is what's been played for right there, ladies and gentlemen. That trophy there. Is Wolves going to get one, or are we going to get it instead? But I've got to give it to Wolves. Their team is very, very good. I would say this is a bit of a more of a 50-50 match now, to be honest, with their lineup. I didn't realise it was that strong. I still back my boys. Come on. So here we go then. We are playing in the green and white, and Wolves are playing in their all white. Very strange they're not playing in their yellow kit, but could have potentially changed that. I do apologise for Ryan there, but we're just going to continue on now. It's quite dark, this pitch so far. It must be a bit dusk in the real life game that we're playing this in today, but who cares whether we're here to play some football or any United States people watching the soccer, which is, I hate that reference. It's not soccer, it is football. But here we go here. Boldy running down the wing here. Puts it back. Gives it to Manu Kone. Can get a bit of a chance here. No really option going forward. Now there's a gap up in there to Pierre. Pierre, I tried to just push it forward there, but I've got to realise I'm playing against Hakimi there, who's very pacey and very good indeed. Kulideski, good little move there from him, but we do well to defend it. Check on the ball. I'm going to try and ping it over. Try to go to Boldy, but it goes to the wrong player. It's a bit irritating. Big Nigel actually sends him to the shot. And here comes Gabriel Jesus now. Plays it through the Camavinga, and now he goes out wide to David Neres. Number 26 there. The team will check, close him in. It's kind of well, but Kukulea does well to pass it back. Goes to Bonner, but now we get on the attackers. Sal gets the ball. Loose bit of possession there. Sloppy play from Wolves, and that can lead to a Plymouth Argyle attack here. Nice little play that. David, little turn as well. Just couldn't get the shot off indeed. Good little play though from Navarro. It doesn't really go well for David though, does it? But Camavinga on the ball here. Plays it into Kulideski. Kulideski, what can he do here? Very strange indeed. Matazo on the ball. Good little play here. Sal's on a really good game. Intercepted 2 plays now. Could potentially get something going here for David. David on the ball. David running through. We're going to go for a bit of a hard angle here, but David just scuffs his shot. And the first shot goes to Plymouth Argyle and our captain and David. But you can see here the angle was alright-ish, but it's just got a bit pressured there. I feel like a bit off balance, and it just goes over the bar. But a positive start for Plymouth Argyle. 26 minutes in now, approaching the 30 minutes. We've had one alright chance, but it does get scuffed. But the player at the moment that's playing the best really is probably Sal, just intercepting every ball through the middle. Well done from Czech there though. Manu Kone plays out wide to Bolde. Bolde, little ball route, cutting inside. Well done. Still Bolde. Nah, maybe should have released it there. I was just trying to get one last punch, but big Nigel there to help him out. Well done. Could get something going here. Going for a back post there for David. He's peeled off a little bit. We left it a bit late on the pass. Here comes Pierre, and Pierre's in the ball. An audacious attempt. And I don't know how that's not gone in. What a little volley that was. I thought the keeper would come collect it, but I thought I'd just try my luck. And it actually paid off. It just comes off the ball. And very unlucky not to score some of these goals today, I would say. Good ball wide out to Hakimi. Hakimi, a lot of gap through the middle. Kudeski's found a gap through. Nigel has to watch that bit better. Scalvini lose it really poorly. Neres on the ball here. There's a good chance here to Camavinga. Oh, that was a really awkward challenge there. Still alive, and Scalvini, well done. Well done from Navarro. Looked like it timed it well, that McGaney, but has not indeed. It could be a chance here. It's 1-0. Wolves have got the first goal in this Carabao Cup at Wembley. A sloppy bit of play from Navarro. I'm a bit annoyed at him. I mean, it should have worked, I feel like, that McGaney. I mean, I did it a bit earlier, and I didn't get that extra second touch to bounce it past that player or pass it through the middle. And because of it, it's backfired. The skill move has bit me in the ass. It's a nice play from Wolves. Lovely bit of play. Sent Nigel. Just tried to do everything on his own, the poor lad. And it's a good finish. Matazo, number 16, makes it 1-0 to Wolves. Come on. So it looks like we're going to go into half-time break. We are indeed 1-0 to Watford. I don't know. Something needs to change because we're not as consistent as we was a couple of episodes back. Things need to be changed. 1-0 to Wolves. I'll let you know if I make any changes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 substitutions here. I was debating of taking off Sal, but like I said in the first half, he's been very good just intercepting a lot of the ball. So that is why Moretti goes off for Jacob Ramsey, and Santos goes on the pitch as well for Big Nigel. Just need to strengthen up the defence, get him in with more attacking threat. Jacob Ramsey go from there. It's on the ball here now. Jacob Ramsey, good little touch through here. Can he get the pass through there? Goes to David. David with a good little turn, but again, just a scuffed shot, man. It's very annoying. His angle is absolutely fine, but he's just taking so long to get the ball underneath his feet and not pushing the ball further out to just get a bit more clean to strike. It's sloppy from the striker. We all know he is a Nigerian king. I believe in him. Come on. Navarro, good little turn there. Navarro, little space outside the frame, and again, what is going on with our players? The finesses, the shots, all very poor. And what the hell? They've got Neymar. Oh, yeah, they have got Neymar as well. I mean, why is Neymar on the bench? I mean, to be fair, he must be getting quite old now, but so fair enough. But again, just sloppy shooting. I mean, we need to take my time a bit more and go from there. Just losing possession poorly with sloppy chances. Taking too many risks, it seems. 57 minutes in now, though, we can't concede another goal because that could be game over. Kukulea, well done from Czechko. Well done. Just can't bounce past anyone. No option there. Well from Jacob Ramsey. He didn't give himself possession, did he? Come on, boys. Me and myself today, I'm playing maybe a bit sloppy myself, but some of the players were there shooting. Looking the best. Gabriel Jesus plays it to Camavinga. Camavinga out wide. Goes to Brazil. Camavinga for the shot now. Can't get the block off it. It goes to Jesus and it's 2-0.
Bottle jumps, a lot of them.
Gabriel Jesus, the Brazilian, the former Man City man and Arsenal man, with an absolute corker. With an absolute corker. Just sloppy enough again. I mean, Tio checked us really well, but he just can't get the ball out of his feet. And it's just turned and shot. And we find ourselves 2-0 down. What do we do? Right, screw it. Ultra attack. We need to go right now. Come on. No messing around now. Let's hit him hard. Here on the ball. Come on, boys. Sal on the ball. Here, make that clean run. Ah, come on, boys. Make a better clean run. Get through the defensive line. I know you got it in your locker. Head down there. Good pass. Well done. A lot better. Could be through here. Jacob Ramsey plays through David. He's got to score this, David. Got to get back into the team, and he's... Oh. Still alive, though. Still alive. Gives it Jacob Ramsey. It's a good little challenge there. I mean, David with an absolute stinker again. What is going on? Good challenge there. Camavinga on the ball. Could be a foul there, and the ref has brought it back. Fair enough. Ryan Hardy on. We need to get players on. It's safe to say Plymouth Argyle looks like they're forward at Wembley. So a very strong Wolves team. But we have played so poor. Solution on the ball. Kizokimi in the middle here. It's a long shot attempt, and Cooper has to force a save. In Bambaron, we're just going to get fresh legs on, regardless of who they are. It could be bloody Barrett for all I care. We need some fresh legs on. We need a goal like now to get something going. We need a miracle. Gives White on the ball. Still gives White. No, we just cannot get the ball. Wasn't meant to be. Early play from Wolves. Look how scrappy it is, man. Come on. Over the top there to David, but and Bamba. What is that? You can see it there, lads. David is peeling off from the left finally in this game. And it's just a poor ball. A poor LB1. It just goes right to the keeper. And it's an embarrassment from Plymouth Argyle today. All I can say is I apologise to the away fans. I've travelled away to London. We could get a goal here, though. Probably way too late, though. Goes to David. David getting an opportunity there, and he's missed it again.
You've done it
Where is the
again.
card?
That just sums up our game. All David with probably the worst display I've seen in a Plymouth Argyle shot in a very long time in this final. The captain had an absolute stinker. And we didn't expect this. Once again, losing to a very lower tier team. Well, to be fair, we also got a very good team in Kimpembe, Jesus, Neymar, Camavinga. They deserve it, man. They've come to Wembley and they won it. We have absolutely poured that. Still no silverware at the moment of this season for Plymouth Argyle. We have bottled the FA Cup and now the Carabao Cup. What is going on? Is it my time to go? Is now Big Simon in the office debating my departure of the Cup? The Premier League is the one we have got left, and I believe the Europa Conference League as well, which we're waiting for the fixtures to be released as well. But there's Kimpembe lifting the Carabao Cup. Absolute heartbreak from myself and Plymouth Argyle. Embarrassment. That is football. If you don't turn up, you lose. It's as simple as that. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this episode here today. And, well, it's not our best episode, is it, today, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, you know, where do I start? I mean, we lost against Watford, which is a team we should have probably beaten. But then we did bring it back with a bit of high hope against Liverpool, which we thought, all right, okay, going into this final against Wolves at Wembley, we should definitely be the favourites, and we'll absolutely obliterate them. And let's just say it was probably one of my worst experiences in terms of playing the game. And the team's worst display. Absolutely shocking. But it is what it is. That is football. You know, it's not always a fairy tale endings. It happens. Shit happens. But looking at the next episode, though, you can see how tight it's getting now. We've lost a massive gap. We have got a game in hand to get a little bit more of a jump on Chelsea. But we need to win that against Newcastle. I mean, a bit optimistic with any team we're playing now, because we're bowling against the bigger teams and then bowling against the small teams as well, where we should be definitely losing. We're falling back into that old bracket like we did in the previous season, where we was dropping points to very lower tier sides in the Premier League. So hopefully we can bounce back in the next episode and sort some things out. But if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.